Good morning guys, welcome to a weekly vlog. Today is Monday the 26th of February. Yeah, I was actually meant to be in photography right now because usually my photography lessons are 10:30 till 11:30, but got a cheeky email this morning being like photography is cancelled. Do you work at home basically, which is not a surprise because my school cancelled their lessons quite literally like half the time. Last week I had 6 lessons out of 12, which is actually ridiculous if you think about it. Like, I know obviously it's not like I'm at university or anything, I'm not paying to go to school, but like it is compulsory that we're there, so then when we're off we get into trouble, but when the teachers are off we just don't have a lesson, and it's like, are you serious? A lot of the time it's because my sixth form is joined onto a school, so like I don't really know why, and I don't think it should be done this way, but I think a lot of the time the school takes priority over the sixth form, so they cancel the sixth form lessons, and it's just a bit like, hey, like we need to get some A-levels, like don't do that. So a little bit annoyed, not gonna lie, but it does mean that I've got like 45 minutes before I need to leave for school now because it's 10:30 now. Just finished getting ready, and I'm just gonna make my bed, do some photography probably. I have been reunited with my eyeshadow on my eyebrows because that sounds so weird. I've been reunited with my eyebrows, but basically the thing I use to do my eyebrows is the Benefit Brow. I absolutely love this. It's like a slightly cheaper version of the Anastasia dip brow. Really like it. And on my eyes I have my Stila liquid eyeshadow, but I actually left them both at Liv's house after her party. So Liv posted them to me last week and they arrived on Saturday, and very grateful because I feel like my eyebrows just look so much better. I was having to use like a powder to do them last week and I just didn't really like it. So yeah, that is where I'm at today. It's actually parents' evening tonight, so don't know how that's gonna go when all the lessons have been off. They won't have anything to say because like they haven't taught me for like ages, so that'll be interesting, I am sure. Okay guys, it's been a while. I haven't really spoken to you today. I've done a couple of time lapses, but after school tonight I actually had parents' evening, which was like completely pointless if I'm 100% honest, because obviously I'm in year 13, there's only so much they can say, and also they kind of had already told me all of the stuff, so yeah, it was a bit of a waste of time. But it was my last ever one, which was kind of weird because I've had like 14 parents' evenings and now I'm done with that, which is like another thing in my life that's like never gonna have another until I like take my own kids, which is like weird. Well, if I have kids. Basically, after that, what have I been doing? I've been doing a lot of editing. It took me ages to edit this week's video. Usually I'm a really quick editor, but it took me like 3 hours to edit my video, so I was kind of like, what's going on here? So that's gone up for you guys already. That was my dad versus boyfriend video. I really enjoyed editing it actually. It just took me a while. But yeah, just about to get my pyjamas on. It's forecast really heavy snow overnight. I don't know if that's going to be true. Everyone's going on about this beast from the east, and I am pretty much as eastern as you can get. So it probably will hit us first if it is going to hit the UK at all, which is kind of annoying because I've actually been invited to such an exciting event. It will have already happened by the time this vlog goes up actually. So basically Benefit have invited me to an event on Thursday, but they've sent the email out really last minute. Like obviously it's Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, this event is on Thursday night, and I really want to go, but it's so last minute and I've missed a lot of, well, not a lot of school, but school has been cancelled a lot recently and I feel like I'm behind on lessons, which isn't my fault, like that is school's fault. But I'm not too sure whether or not I'm going to go yet, obviously with it being very heavy snow forecast, very last minute, although they are saying they will cover travel and stuff, so I'm not too sure yet what's going to happen. This vlog might get really exciting towards the end of the week, who knows, it might not. If it snows heavily, that will also be quite fun to film. Basically, it's all been quite up in the air. I've been talking to my mum like, should I go, should I not? Like, I don't want to miss out on this really exciting event, but also I don't want to get stranded. Yeah, I don't really know yet, but that has been my evening pretty much. I'm just going to go to bed now, really. I've actually done everything on my to-do list for today. I've made a to-do list for the whole week. In this notebook here, I actually got a lot of questions about where this was from because I put it on my Instagram story. I actually got this in TK Maxx. I really like it, and I've made a to-do list. I actually can't show you some of the things on it because some of it is brand stuff, but I have done pretty much everything that was on my to-do list for today. The only thing I have left to do is emails, so I'm just gonna go to bed, do some emails, and go to sleep. So it's been a pretty productive Monday actually, even though school wasn't the most productive, but like other bits and bobs I've got quite a lot done. So let's do Tuesday. I have quite a worky day tomorrow. I've got like a call and stuff in the middle of the day, so we will see what I get up to and what I vlog for you guys. Guys, look at this. It has snowed quite a lot. I mean, you can't really see. I always use the conservatory roof as like a measure for how much it has snowed, but like it was white before, so it's really hard to like gauge it, but I think you can kind of see it on all the trees. This tree, and obviously the garage is snowing still now. So good morning, it is Tuesday, the weather is going mad, and well actually the weather isn't going that mad, the news is going mad about the weather. It's like England have never seen snow before. I need to leave for school in about 40 minutes, so I'm just going to put on like really warm clothes obviously, tie my hair up and then walk. I was going to risk driving in it because I've never driven in the snow and it's not like really deep, so I thought maybe I should practice driving in it, but then I also thought it will take more time and effort than it would for me to walk because I leave this morning at rush hour and I just can't be bothered to sit in rush hour traffic in the snow. So I thought I'll walk. So yeah, good morning. Let me know in the comments if it snowed where you guys live this week. Whereabouts do you live? Is it snowing? I feel like the whole country's got snow, but might be wrong. Okay guys, so I'm now ready to go into school. I've only got one lesson and then I'm actually coming home, but it has carried on snowing. It's kind of like a bit thicker now. I really don't know whether to walk or drive. I've left enough time so I could do both, but it's very cold. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm wearing this jumper because it's like the warmest thing in the actual world. I don't even like red. Like, I'm not a massive fan of red on me, but this is the warmest top I literally have ever owned. This is from H&M. I've just got it on with like my black jeans. I'm gonna put my denim jacket on with it and a scarf and a hat because I'm gonna look like I'm from the Antarctic, but it is quite literally -3 I think, or something like that. So yeah, I think I might drive. Is that really bad? That is, isn't it? That's lazy. So I'm walking to school. This is hilarious. I actually look like an actual snowman. It's actually snowing like really heavy, well not really heavy, but like quite heavy now. And I decided to walk because look at the road surface. Well, just look at this. Oh my god, my camera's getting soaked. I'm gonna put you away. Okay guys, I'm a little bit warmer than when I last vlogged. I'm back home. I came back home after my lesson straight away really because I had 2 different bits to do for a brand. I had like a little bit of filming, a little bit of photography to do and send it across this morning, and it's now 5 to 12. I can read a clock. And I'm actually waiting for my phone to ring. I'm meant to be going on a call. I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna happen or not. Kind of, well not kind of, like I'm really hoping that it does. So I'm waiting for my phone to ring basically, and then I think Tom's coming over to have some lunch. I think my call will be like half an hour. If it's more than half an hour, Tom can just sit here and eat his lunch while I'm on the phone, and then we're gonna go into school. Some people were talking about going sledging tonight after school. Like I think Katie and Greg and Toby and some of my friends were wanting to go sledging because basically there's a massive like open field in Beverley that is quite hilly and it's like really good for sledging. I haven't been since I was about 8 obviously because that's a little bit of a 8-year-old thing to do. I'm not too sure if they were talking about going like ironically or just to embrace our inner 8-year-olds, but I'm not too sure if that actually will happen because the snow is kind of melting. It became like really sunny and now it's like melting, so yeah. Good morning guys, it is now Wednesday and it has snowed so much in the night again. It kind of all like disappeared last night and now it has like come back and it's really thick, and it's still snowing. So yeah, my school today, like it's not been cancelled or anything. Quite a few schools in the area have been. Like obviously I live like in the northeast of England, basically, where we're all like, all the towns near me are like close to the coast and it's cold and it's icy and it's probably like worse. I don't know if that is true or not. In my head I feel like it's worse when you're near the coast. I don't know if that is true, but the wind chill outside right now is -10, like -10, which is ridiculous. But me and my mum are gonna brave going out because we've had this plan to go and get our nails done together for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks now, because my mum has never had nails done before, and every time I go and get either acrylics or gel nails, she's always like, oh, they look really good, like they last a lot longer than nail varnish, and I'm like, yeah, they do. So I said that we would go together, and today was the date we picked, although it is snowing really heavily, so I think we'll probably wait until it's like slowed down a little bit. I do need to do some coursework before then. I also have a bit of editing to finish off for my drive with me, and I need to make a thumbnail for that. So that is the plan for this morning. I got up and I expected it to have snowed, but it's like really thick snow today, like the kind where you can't see the grass poking out above it, so that's how you know, like it snowed quite a lot. I feel like this whole vlog's like, it snowed, so it snowed, it snowed, it's snowing. I hope you're enjoying that. Up getting ready, and I've gone for like a blue teal kind of eyeshadow for two reasons. One, this is the colour I want to get my nails, which is so weird, but I was looking at my eyeshadow palettes and I just saw this eyeshadow. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I want on my nails. So then I put it on my eyes. I don't even know why. And two, I wanted like a cooler toned snow themed eyeshadow, because in my head I was like, oh, I'll go outside and get some pictures in the snow, because like, I've seen all the like goals Instagram bloggery people like taking pictures in the snow. But then I also thought that you're not even going to be able to see it, because like it's not snowing currently, so unless I lie on the ground, how will you know? Like, do you know what I mean? And then I thought, nah, it's cold, so I'm probably not going to do that unless it starts snowing again. Then I might go out and try and take a picture in it, but like probably not. So the outfit I have on, I actually wear this a lot, it's just really warm. Black chunky knit, really wide jumper. I can't link it because I bought it in Vienna. I say this all the time because I wear this jumper quite a lot because it's like really warm, which is why I bought it, because if any of you have ever been to Austria in like February, it is freezing and I had not taken appropriate clothing, so I bought a couple of woolly jumpers, this being one of them. And then my Joni jeans on my legs and some white fluffy socks, which are interesting, but I'm gonna have boots on so you won't be able to see them, so it's okay. Just before I make my bed, exciting announcement, which I completely forgot that I can now tell you. I am actually in this month's Shout magazine, which to me is probably the biggest and most exciting thing that has ever happened to me, which sounds really like sad, but honestly I'm just like so happy, because I read Shout magazine religiously. Why do I look ginger? Okay, I read Shout magazine every single month, literally every month. I have them all under my bed from the years like 2009 to 2012, every single week, when like it was Cheryl Cole, Cher Lloyd, The Wanted, One Direction, like those versions of Shout magazine. And this month they've done a spread on new YouTubers. Me and my mum are actually going to go out and buy a couple of copies when we go into town. I don't have one to hand yet, but they have sent me the page that I'm on as like a PDF to like check that I liked it and stuff. And there are a couple of people on this page. Some of them are my friends, and I'm so excited because I'm actually next to Liv. Me and Liv are like together, and it's so cute because it's like friend goals, and I'm so excited to go and pick it up, so I will show you it as soon as I get that. But thank you so much to the lovely team at Shout for like this opportunity, because Shout magazine was my childhood literally. If 11-year-old Molly could see this now, like if, well, I mean I am 11-year-old Molly, but do you know what I mean, like 11-year-old Molly would be over the actual moon. Like, I mean I'm over the moon, but she would just not believe it, because I read that magazine as if it was like the Bible. I would read every single page, I'd be like, oh my god, like so much of it is like celebrity gossip, and I'm like, why was 11-year-old me that into celebrity gossip? But I was there. All the X Factor updates, like I'm actually in it this month, which is really cool. So if you wanted to buy a copy, they're available in like all supermarkets and stuff. It's the edition that came out on February the 28th, which is obviously today, and I think it's out for a month if you wanted to buy it. So yeah, really cool. Okay, me and my mum are in my car. It's so cold, but we have now got our nails done. This is the colour that I have, so I really love it. I think it's actually quite Christmassy and wintry, but I really like it. The service today in there was kind of weird. Like they sat me down and I was like, oh, this is good, I'm gonna be really quick, and then they just left me for like 15 minutes and I was like, hey, hi, hello, like nails please. They didn't say anything, but it was fine. My mum got hers done for the first time without being on camera. Show them your nails. So you've gone for like a reddish kind of pink. I really like them. I know my hands are freezing. Do you like them?
Yes, I do like them, thank you.
Would you go again?
Yes.
Or are you going to have to go again to get them taken off? Also, I'm going to prop you up here if it'll stand, because I am in Shout magazine and I wanted to open it and like react on camera, even though this has been out for a few days now. How the heck do you get in it? So on the front we have Zoella, so this is the edition if you wanted to buy it. On the back we have Niall Horan. I think this is literally just a YouTube magazine now. This is literally just like Mark Ferris, Joe Sugg. Oh, this is so nice. This is a nice page. Around the world, YouTubers around the world. So we've got like Anastasia and Saffron in Paris, Gabby in New York. This is a nice page. Anyway, oh, Tanya and Jim. Why do Tanya and Jim's holidays always look so gold? Oh my god, this is literally just YouTube. Here I am. Okay, this is the page that I'm on, guys. If you wanted to buy it, there's me and Liv here, which I think is so cool because we are like I'm really proud of ourselves, to be fair. We were getting really excited last night because we used to read this magazine all the time. My mum's just looking. Aww. That screenshot is actually rank from my video. This is the page I'm on. I'm also on it with Byron, who you guys know, and Bambino Becky, and also Nicole. I actually don't know Nicole, but she looks like she has cool hair, so yeah. This is the page I'm on, so Go and pick this edition up. This is really cool. Do you want me to sign it for you?
Yes, please.
You can put it up in your bathroom.
I won't put it up in the bathroom. It's all good. I'll put it in the drawer with your others.
It's not going in a drawer. This is my proudest achievement. Now I'm going to drive home in the thick snow. It took us about 20 minutes to get to town when it's usually a 5-minute drive. Let's roll. It's Thursday. Completely forgot to film anything last night. Nothing really happened, I'm not gonna lie. I did schoolwork and I watched the snow. And for the first time in 8 years, my school is closed today. Now, my school that I went to, like my high school that I went to, had a reputation before I started there for being shut whenever it snowed like an inch. Like they would just close the school because, well, to be fair, I don't even know why they used to do that, but it had this reputation and little year 6 me used to be like, oh my god, it means I'm gonna get so much time off in the winter. And then it never shut. I started there and they changed the head teacher and we never had a single snow day. And I was like, I've been mugged off here. Today is the first day in like 8 or 9 years or something that they have shut the school. And I am very happy because I had already had 2 of my lessons cancelled from my teachers not coming in. But I was still gonna have to go for my English lesson, but now that is cancelled too. So me and 7 other of my friends are going sledging because we are 5. And to be honest, I just think it'll be nice to kind of make the most of this weather because although I don't like the cold at all, it never snows like this. And it's not actually snowing now. It hasn't snowed properly for like 24 hours, but it's all just on the ground because it's so cold. It's like been like, feels like -12 overnight, so obviously it hasn't melted. So we're gonna go to the local field, like the big park thing in Beverley. Park, it's not a park, like basically the Westwood if you live in Beverley. If you don't live in Beverley, massive field with hills on it, and we're gonna sledge and we're gonna have a snowball fight, which I really don't want to do, to be honest. I hate snowball fights because they go down your neck and then you just feel shivery the whole day. But I do want to go sledging, so I think I'm meeting everybody in about an hour. It's like 10 to 10 now and we're meeting at 11, so yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. Obviously I'm not gonna really do like any intense makeup or anything because going sledging. I don't think I'll bring this camera just because I don't really fancy buying myself a new camera, but I will take my phone, so I think I'll film some bits on my phone if I can brave taking my glove off to work my iPhone. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let me know down in the comments if your schools are off as well, if you've had any snow days this week, because I think most of the country has this weather. That makes me very happy. Okay guys, so I'm now ready, and as you guys know, when I want to wear warm clothes, I wear this Edinburgh hoodie. I actually bought this, funnily enough, in Edinburgh, and it is the warmest thing that I own. So I currently look like this. I've got the hoodie on and then I've got my jeans on, but I actually have so many layers on you wouldn't even believe it, right? So I've got my hoodie because this is the warmest thing ever. Then I have this jumper because this is the warmest thing ever. Then I've got a cheeky Jack Wills t-shirt tucked into some tights, and I have leggings on over the top of tights, and I then have my jeans on. So I have 3 layers on my legs, 3 layers on my top, and I'm putting a coat on as well, obviously. Then I'm gonna wear some earmuffs because I know earmuffs are not cool. Like, I'm very aware of the fact that they were left in like 2010, but I get such horrendous earache and it's so windy that a hat will blow off my head. Also, I've got a ponytail in, so a hat won't go over the ponytail. I think fashion has just gone out the window, so yeah, currently I look like Michelin Man, but that's okay because at least I won't be cold, even though I probably will still be cold, but I've done all I can basically, so I'm pretty excited. I'm actually ready on time for once. I'm meeting my friends in half an hour. Without the snow, it's like a 15-20 minute walk to the place that we're meeting. With the snow and with a sledge, I think it's going to be half an hour, so I'm going to set off 10 minutes ahead of when I would usually leave because organised, am I right? We're literally 12 years old, I swear to God, we're all adults and we're going sledging. I can't do morning routine, yeah. Oh god, Alex. Gym. Me and Izzy are loving that. Oh my god, no. This is too much.
That's not a dip, that's it. Okay.
Greg's about to die. This one's vertical. Oh my god, Greg.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jesus, stop it.
Greg, are you okay?
Are you sure?
You literally back one bent round the tree.
Come on, Luke, your turn. Greg, stay down there. Greg, move that log out of the way.
Alex, stop.
Move me out.
No, please. I don't want you to break a leg.
I won't.
Greg, stand in front of the tree so Luke can't die.
Oh no, I'm not
Luke,
doing
get
this.
closer to it.
Tag, stop throwing them at my
Luke, just make sure
phone.
you... Oh no.
His leg.
That's gonna hurt.
Are you okay?
Alright, all the lads are having a race all together on QRT music.
QRT music.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is not going to work.
Oh my god!
I already know this isn't going to work. Wow guys, I look really warm. So the boys are literally spending 8 years making snowballs.
Oh god.
It's Katie. Your hood looks really nice though. So we've got Izzy and Greg in front of us, me and Katie are here, and then Luke and Tom, I can't even see them in here. I gave them like a snowball maker because we bumped into my brother at the top, like on the westward. And my brother had like a snowball maker with him, so he gave it to us in exchange for a sledge because we broke ours. And now Tom's like mesmerised by making snowballs. Anyway, I look really cute, so I'm gonna go. Guys, we've made it back alive. Tom is here. My mum has just really kindly cooked us pancakes.
They were really nice.
They were really nice. I am so cold. Tom and I are gonna now watch Bridget Jones's Baby.
It's my Galaxy bar.
Do you want to eat the rest of it?
No,
No, you're full. Basically, if you watched my vlog, I think it was only on Sunday we started watching these. Yeah, it's absolutely freezing. But on Sunday we watched Bridget Jones, on Tuesday we watched the second Bridget Jones, and we're about to watch the last Bridget Jones. The last one is my favourite. I really recommend this trilogy.
We're watching Breaking Bad.
No, we're not watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not. We're not. Anyway, it's freezing. We've both got hot chocolates. I have got mine here in a Dan and Phil mug. Do you guys remember this? Do you remember this merch? This was like 2013 Molly buying. Dan and Phil. Who were they? Dan and Phil. Oh, Tom was not around for the iconic years of YouTube, and it actually breaks my heart because I can't make references because he doesn't get it. But those of you guys that know, you know. I look cool. So this is Sudocreme because after going out in the snow, I have come out in a rash all on my head, like really quite bad, to the point where it was itching loads. And I was still with Tom, and Tom was like, "You've made your head so red, what have you done to it?" And I was like, "I don't know, what have I done to it?" And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, "Oh, that's the thing. So I've got Sudocreme on it. You're gonna have to ignore that." Tom's gone home now. It's 9:30. We had such a nice afternoon. We watched Bridget Jones's Baby. We just chilled and napped, and it was freezing cold. And then we went food shopping in Morrison's to buy some tea, and then we had tea with my whole family, which was really nice. And yeah, now this is the situation, so I'm gonna go to bed probably. I've put my fluffy pyjama bottoms on. That's how you know it's cold. These haven't been out in a long time, but it is very, very cold, although the heating is on in my house right now, so I'm actually quite warm. But the heating will go off in about an hour, and then in the middle of the night I'll wake up like, because it's all well and good having a double bed, but when you have a double bed and half of it is freezing, it's not that good. It's not. It's really not. But anyway, today's actually been a really fun day. I enjoyed going sledging. I'm probably gonna regret it when I wake up with a cold, but for now, living life as an 8-year-old. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. For those of you that are interested, the YouTube that I'm gonna watch is, what am I gonna watch? Probably Alfie Days' new vlog, Alice's video, because I'm in that one. You should totally check it out if you haven't seen our collab. I mean, you can just see that, can't you? I'll link it down below. Then what else am I gonna watch? Maybe Jade's new video about being busy and stressed, because I can relate. So yeah, that's my plan for tonight. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. It is actually 1:45, but I have been up since about 8:30. I've edited my weekly vlog already because I know that I'm gonna be out tonight. I'm going out with my friend Amelia. We're gonna go for some drinks. Originally, we were gonna go on like a night out. I'm saying that because this is me. We're just gonna go to a couple of different places, but the weather is still awful. It's still really thick snow. It's just not melting. So we're just gonna go to Wetherspoons and just stay in there and then come home. Although I'm not having the best morning, I'm not gonna lie, because yesterday, as you guys saw, I had this rash here and it is still absolutely awful. It's also kind of here now, which I've never had before. Like, it's kind of on the other side and it's kind of here, and I really don't know what it's from. Like, it's not spots, like they're not spots, but it looks and feels like a rash because it's like itchy. I've got literally 4 layers of foundation over this bit of my thing because it's so red and just, it looks horrible. It looks absolutely disgusting. I just don't want to go to school because it looks horrible. Like, you can't really see it in this clip, but like, trust me, in real life it's like 3D, and it just makes me feel really rubbish because I've had quite good skin recently. Well, like really good skin. Like, naturally my skin is kind of like this with and without foundation, which I'm really grateful for, but just my forehead here and now also kind of here, which is worrying, is prone to this rash that I keep getting, and I really don't know what it's from. So if any of you guys know what could be causing this, then that would be really helpful. I know that you shouldn't wear loads of makeup over it, and that is probably not helping it at all, but I just can't go into school without it on. Like, I would actually just
curl up and cry probably because I look so disgusting. So yeah, it's going great for me this morning. I have edited my vlog, so that's a good thing. And I've also been talking with Eve and Liv and everybody about maybe booking a girls' holiday over the summer. I'm going away with my friends Erin and Jenny, as you guys know, and I'm also going away with Tom, but I don't have anything booked with anybody from YouTube, so we're trying to get that organised, but it's all quite up in the air at the minute. So that has been my morning. Anyway, I'm gonna go to school now after I've eaten some lunch. Okay guys, it's been a little while. It is now I think 5 o'clock. Is it 5 o'clock? 5:30. I've taken my makeup back off. I went into school for my lesson and then I stayed in the common room just talking to some friends until Tom had finished, and then I've come back and taken my makeup off, and my mum bought me some cream from the chemist for this like thing that I've got going on because this rash has not gone away. I'm actually going on, I've already mentioned this I think, but I'm going out tonight with my friend Amelia, and I really don't want my head to be this inflamed and gross because the makeup just isn't sitting nicely on top of it. And although we are only going to Wetherspoons, I kind of want to put a bit of effort into my makeup because I feel like I haven't this week just because it's been snowy and I've barely left the house. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to do that. Currently I'm just editing this vlog up until this point because I'll probably be out till late, and I'm also doing my media coursework. Now I feel like some of you might be interested in this. Obviously this vlog is already quite long, so I understand if you've got to this point and you're bored, I'm very sorry. But my media question is, this isn't the final version, but I'm basically doing, to what extent does vlogging culture have a positive influence on audiences? And what I've kind of spoken about is like the whole YouTube culture, how it's good, how it's bad, the positives, the negatives. And I have actually found it quite difficult to write because obviously I just want to write about the positives, despite the fact that I do see the negatives. There are definitely negatives to people being so invested in vlogging and vloggers and other people's lives. There are definitely negatives to that. But obviously I can't make it about me. Like, I'm not writing about my experiences, I'm writing an academic essay on it. So I'm like looking almost analytically, not analytically, but like very in-depth at like people like Zoella, who is an extremely like controversial figure in terms of her media presence, not her actual content that she uploads, just in the way the media present her and stuff like that. So it's actually really interesting. I really don't have a problem doing this. It's quite a nice essay to write, and I got really into it the first time I did it because obviously I can write about this really without doing much research because I've lived and breathed YouTube for the last 5 years, so I feel like I know this quite well, which is definitely putting me at an advantage, and it makes my life a little bit easier. Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna do. I've handed in my first draft and my teacher gave me some like criticisms and like things to do and all of that, so I'm just going to make these alterations and add a couple of paragraphs in because he wanted me to write more about Zoella, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm probably going to go and have tea. We're having spaghetti bolognese, and then I'm going to get ready to go out, so I'll film that tonight as well. Also I wanted to show you, just to prove that I do actually do schoolwork, because I know that it looks like I literally don't go to school, but I promise you I do work. So I thought I'd show you this. Now this is a revision timetable that I've made myself for my English. So basically I've just got 2 sheets of A4 here of things I need to do in these various different weeks. So basically like the week commencing the 5th of March, for example, there's various different things. And this is just to make sure that I actually definitely get everything done before my exam, so that I've revised everything. Because obviously English is a very dense subject. I'm studying 6 different books, and making sure that I get the balance right would have been difficult without some kind of rough plan. So this is the plan that I've made. I've done the same for my media, but I haven't printed that out yet. So yep, there's that. So I am now about to do my makeup. I did just have a cheeky 40-minute nap, and I'm vlogging at this angle because if I step back, this is what my head looks like. It's absolutely rank. I don't really know how I'm going to cover it with makeup, but I'm going to put the cream on. Where is the cream? It's just E45 cream. It's really not exciting, but it's kind of spread like all down here. I don't know what it is. If it's still here on Monday, obviously I will go to the doctors with this, but it's not really causing me any problems. It's just a little bit itchy, but like I've kind of got used to it. So yeah, I'm gonna do my makeup now, ready to go out, because I'm still gonna go out. It's not gonna be a really late night. Like, I'm probably gonna be back before 12, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna do my makeup now, so cue the time lapse. bit more alive, I do need to put a lipstick on, but I don't really know what lipstick I'm gonna wear. I've gone for like a blue, well, in the palette it was blue. Now it just looks like I've gone for a smoky eye, which I would not have done because smoky eyes don't really suit me, because obviously I've got such dark natural eyes. Like my eyes are naturally very dark brown, so when I wear a smoky eye, it just makes my eyes look so dark in my head. Like this whole area is just dark. Like if I take a photo of myself with a smoky eye, it just looks like I've got two kind of like holes in my face, because I get such dark, like my eyelids are dark, my eye is dark, and usually I've got under eye circles. So I thought I was going for blue. Kind of turned out smoky, but whatever. I've kind of curled my hair, but not really, just because it won't curl, because I've left it natural for the last 2 days. I've had it up in like a bun, and because it's been in a bun, it's kind of set in that position, so it's really not wanting to fight against me. So I think I'm just gonna let it have its way and go out with it like this, because it doesn't look awful. It's just I know that it's like frizzy instead of curly, but it is only a cheeky night in Wetherspoons. It really doesn't matter. So I need to find a top that is suitable for this weather. It's currently something ridiculous, like -3 degrees, and I am getting a lift obviously, but I'm still going to be like going outside to get to Wetherspoons and then coming back out, and then when I get picked up I'll have to walk into the town centre, which is really not very far, but it is very cold to be wearing like a going outy kind of top. So I'm gonna have to find like a long sleeve top, I think, which isn't a problem. I do have a couple, but it's just like most of my going out style tops are like strappy. This is not strappy top weather. Like this is like thermals, this kind of jumper weather. So yeah, also I get a lot of questions about this jumper, and I do always link it in the down bar. This is from Pull & Bear. I actually bought it in Amsterdam, but it is available online, so I will link it down below if anybody is interested in this top. I have started linking my clothing down below a lot more if you are ever interested in what I'm wearing, and if I don't link it below, just tweet me and I will find a link for you, because usually I wear the same things on a loop. This jumper, my pink coat 24/7. So yeah, I just need to find a lipstick and ready to go really. I'm actually 20 minutes early. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not massively feeling this outfit. I picked this top because it's actually got a lot of detailing in the back. However, I imagine I'll probably keep my jacket on, so it's just a little bit weird. Like the cut at the front is really low. I've only worn this twice. It's from Miss Selfridge, and they did actually kind of gift me it, and on the website it looked lovely, and then on me it didn't look that lovely, and I was like, oh okay, cool. But I've got it on with my black trousers, the ones with the like tie, and then my makeup, my finished makeup is this. My lipstick's a little bit too dark, but I didn't have like an in-between. I didn't want like a really light one, then I didn't want like a not light one, but I imagine this will probably come off. Not light one, I meant a dark one. So yeah, I've gone for kind of natural hair, tried to go for like a makeup look, just ended up looking like I didn't really know how to do makeup. So yeah, this is what we're going out looking like, but it's okay. As I've already said, it's chill, it's casual, and it's difficult to make a nice outfit in this weather. It's so hard. I know I'm not going out like outside, but it's still difficult to pair outfits together when it's literally -3. So yeah, this is my vibe. Got little socks on, gonna put my Vans on, gonna put my pink coat on, and yeah. So after all that, I changed my mind. I've actually gone for this off the shoulder top, because this just kind of is a bit more casual. I feel more comfortable in it, and it kind of just goes with the vibe a bit more. And from far away, this now looks like an all-in-one, which admittedly would be too over the top, but I know that this is not. So yeah, I'm about to leave now. It is 23 minutes past. I'm meeting Amelia at 1:30, so I'll vlog some stuff. Ooh, look at that, you can see the eyeshadow on my hand. Fit. But yeah, I don't know what I'll film, obviously a bit awkward, but I might film something. Okay guys, so I have just got home. It is just after midnight, everybody else is asleep. I had a really nice night actually. Amelia and I just caught up and chatted about life and everything. I'm about to peel these lashes off. Is there anything more satisfying than doing that? Like, girls or boys, if you can relate to this feeling, is this not just like the best feeling? Oh my god, yes it is. Anyway, I'm gonna end this weekly vlog here. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a huge thumbs up. I'm just gonna pop my eyelashes down actually. Hold on, I am back. Yeah, I'm gonna end this here, so give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will be back possibly not on Sunday. I just don't think I'm doing that much over the weekend other than revising and doing work, so I don't think I'll vlog anything, but I will be back on Tuesday with another video for you guys. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see that, and I will see you all then. I hope you've had a fabulous week in the snow, if you've had snow, if you haven't had snow. Lucky you, to be fair, it's not been that great. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, I'm gonna edit this vlog, I'm gonna go to sleep. So have a pleasant Saturday when you're watching this, or you might not be watching this on a Saturday. What am I even chatting about? Basically, goodbye.